Mayor Lazoo. We are finally getting to the point of starting our own independent nation, not 10 years from now, not 20 years from now, but starting in 2021. Enormous news. I want you to really understand the depth of what the statement actually means. This is something that our people have been asking for over a century. Many organizations have talked about it. Many people have spoken about this issue. Many people have made an attempt to make this happen. And now, for the first time in the history in this country, in America, we, black people, are in a position to finally start forming our own independent nation. Amazing that we are at this point in our history in 2021. You are now a recipient, beneficiary to having your own independent nation. This is starting in 2021. Amazing. Let your friends know, let your family know. Have them come onto our channel, kczin.com. Have them learn of what it takes for us to start forming our own independent nation in 2021. This is fabulous news. This is news you'll never find in CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, or even in other black channels. They don't cover this because they're more concerned about what's happening with the Democrats and the Republicans and how that's going to help them out, which it hasn't helped them in 50 years. So here we are. Our people have finally taken the steps to form our own independent nation. That's right. Courageous black people were part of the Mahali Party, the political party that was started this year in 2020, and now it's going to start the first steps to get ourselves our own independent nation. So this is an important moment. Important because this has never happened in the history of our people. That we are now in the first steps of forming our own independent nation. This is beginning as early as June, mark your calendar, June 8th, 2021. I repeat, this is starting as early as June 8th, 2021. That's the date that you must remember. This is the date where history is being made for our people, that on that day, we as a people have made a decision to start forming our own independent nation. June 8th, 2021. Not Juneteenth, not the Emancipation Proclamation, not the 4th of July. June 8th, 2021 is our day of celebration for those of us who want to have our own independent nation. This is starting at that date. This is the date that the actual elections are taking place in the state of Mississippi. And that date, we, the Mahali Party, and other people like ourselves that want independent nation are going to be voting for our candidates to be elected into these elected offices for municipalities throughout the state of Mississippi. And they are going to take over cities. That's right. And they're going to start forming the process through policy making, through ordinances, and the executions of those policies within those cities that they take over. It's starting that quickly. It's up to you whether you want to be part of it or not. You have now a real choice of deciding, do I want to stay with the Democrats and what they have to offer, or do I want to take a look at what the Mahali Party is doing in Mississippi starting June 8th and doing what has never been done, formalizing the steps for us to start forming our own independent nation. That's right, in Mississippi. Of all places that you never thought it would happen, it's in Mississippi where the nation is being formulated. This is exciting news. You got to tell your friends, you got to tell your family, you got to let everybody know that we are finally taking the steps of forming our own independent country, and we're doing it June 8th, 2021. You can be a part of this just as well. Go to kczin.com, learn more about it, become a subscriber of our media outlet, the channel KCZIN, and you will be constantly informed at the latest update as what's taking place, how the process is taking place, who's involved, what's taking place in your community that can impact that area of the independence of our people. This is a glorious moment, my people. Start the process now. We got to get actively involved. So those of you who live in Mississippi, who who live in Louisiana, who live in Alabama, and any of those three states that are part of the nation that we're forming, become a candidate. You can run for office in municipalities in those three states starting now, starting January. So if you want to qualify as a candidate, go to the mahaliparty.org, go to the website, and learn how to become a candidate for that party. You can run for office in those cities starting next year, and you can start the process. That's right, the process of forming our own independent nation. So imagine this, a city council in Mississippi controlled by the Mahali Party, a party of independence, a pro-independence party, and a mayor that supports the idea of supporting our own nation. And that process, because of these people getting elected into office, they're going to usher in legislation, policies, ordinances that will help us get our own independent nation. Never happened before. First steps are taking place on June 8th, 2021. Got to get involved. You who don't live in those states can be a great supporter. If you support a nation and you don't live in those states, you now can start supporting this nation. That's right, you can start supporting this nation. Forget the ideas of Black Wall Street that is all scattered throughout the country. They have no political backing, they have no political power. They can stop the police from attacking them and taking their cities away, the Wall Street communities. This is all going to change in 2021 because you'll control the city, you'll control the community, you'll control the police, you have the power over the chief of police. This is how we build our own independent nation. We do it politically, legally. Join us. Be part of it. Don't let anyone fool you thinking that what they're doing outside of this is a nation. The only way you get a nation is through political power. We are assessing our power, taking it in control, and in those cities that we want to target, so we can start forming the first steps, the very first steps to forming a country. It begins June 8th, 2021. This has never happened. It's starting now. Become part of it. Join Mahali Party. Become a member. Become an active member. Become a volunteer. Become an active donor to the Mahali Party. And most importantly, become a candidate. Become a candidate in the cities that we're targeting throughout Mississippi first, and of course Louisiana and Alabama. Join now. Come to the website and join. Let's get this thing moving. Let's get this nation activated, and let's get the true reward we deserve. The rewards of having our own independent nation. This has never, ever happened in this country. So right now, we're formulating it soon. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Become a subscriber of KCZIN.com. Keep our channel going. Subscribe to KCZIN so we can have more information sent out to everyone so we can build the nation of our people, the nation of Mahali.